instead of a recap of the full session, just giving us a recap of in-game, kind of the last 5 minutes.
Sounds like a plan.
I got this.
Oh yeah, you got it. You got it.
I have a bag of booze, and we got our stuff, and we're leaving the satyr down there sober as a judge, and we're going back up because we gotta go talk to the guy.
Facts. I also need to crawl into Anvil's bag of holding, so that way I don't get absolutely dominated by the tavern keep.
Real quick, Mason, does your character require oxygen? Like, does he require breathing?
Yeah, I would say so.
Because if you go into my bag of holding, you will start to suffocate to death.
Oh, actually.
Ooh.
Okay. How long does it take?
Yeah, but after about 10 minutes, you don't need to breathe anymore, so...
Well, no, that is true. That is true. See, there's a glitch in the game right there.
And honestly, you're frozen in time, so the minute you pop out, I'll just cast Revivified. You come right back. So I foolproof plan. We'll resurrect him the minute we dump his corpse on the ground, and I think we have a sneak option going on here.
Yeah, no,
for
that's
one person.
really, that's actually so good, because he can say like he'll probably go like, oh, where's your guy? And then he'll be like, oh, he's right here. Just flop me out on the floor, and they got a couple of flies around me and stuff. He's like, look, he's actually dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the next time you look in a mirror, you have a bunch of red lipstick kissy marks all over you.
Hey now,
How do you
Carl.
cast Revivify? It requires a touch.
Come here, big boy.
Is that-
Rawr. You remind me of Trask.
Is that Coral Blue number 2?
It's number 7. First 7.
Reavereaper, can you state your constitution modifier?
Oh, mine. Yeah. My Constitution modifier is a +2. It's 14.
And hold your breath for 3 minutes. Sorry.
So,
You can hold your breath, totaling around 15 minutes of bag of holding time.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Give me 15 minutes. We'll get out of here. So, the idea, right, will be then to... I'll step in the bag when we get to the ladder. Just don't drop me. And then...
Oh, no. I will not drop you. You will be safe. And we are about to create a surprise birthday party. I'm all ready for it.
This is going to be the best day ever. So, yeah. Okay. So that's my side of the plan. Oh, and then you can just, like, stash me somewhere where I can maybe poke my head out and take a breath every now and then.
You'll go inside the bag of holding, and how you poke your head out is however you poke your head out. But yeah, you're going to be going you'll go into the bag, but I don't think you should go into the bag until we get close to the tavern, but not inside.
No, I wouldn't even go into the bag of holding.
Why not? I mean, why not? Oh, that's the worm. I remember. I heard the worm. I met again. Yeah, I am speaking to thin air. Sorry, it's this, I have a condition.
An interesting occurrence happens as you all ascend the ladder and begin to re-enter into the yawning portal.
State the order in which you are filing back into the yawning portal.
I will say that I have Reaver go into my bag of holding because it seems like he wants to do that with body language. And I can go up the ladder first, unless anybody really wants to be first.
Wait, I thought that we were already. Oh no, never mind. Nope. My character is just gonna kind of follow everyone else as they go back in. He's just trudging along. That's what he's doing.
Am I still the one who has the amulet on?
Oh, I think Danielle took it back at the last.
My understanding was that, yeah, that Cricket currently has the amulet.
Oh, yeah. I'm prepared to wield it this session.
Hey, remember, we're on a mission right now. We're about to get a convert.
Oh, yeah.
Facts.
Considering the order in which your party is exiting, think about the world.
So it'll go me, Cricket, then I say Fish, and then we have Widdles bringing up the rear, just being as much of a hype man as possible, being like, yeah, we did it. We came back out. What do you say? Or, if anything, if you're going to be saying that kind of stuff, Steve, which I'm suggesting to you, and I'm saying this... okay, I'll say this in character. How about that? Widows, you should go up first, and then just tell everyone how we won. We just won everything, and we just beat it all. Maybe we can get some free drinks, or we can get someone to follow us, and we can get ourselves... Oh, what's it called? An additional party member. What's that called? The word is escaping me now.
Is it a companion you're looking for?
A companion!
Oh, you adorable little necrodupe. Okay, we'll see if we can get you a little companion. How's that? At least a little pet.
As you climb up the ladder, I want to give you a little pat on the bottom.
Wind. So much wind around here.
Side note, I am a person who, if it matches, I love it when people come up with fun things for my character to do. And so as long as it feels logical, I will tend to kind of agree if you guys have a really fun idea for my character, how do they respond or things like that. So feel free to kind of interject. And I don't mind that at all. You know, again, within reason, as far as like, you know, I'm not going to willingly sacrifice myself so that way someone else could have something, but you know, I'm always okay with that. So yeah, Jordan, I think that's a fun idea, and Widdles will take charge and he will enter into the tavern. DM, let me know when I can start my proclamations of glory and announcements.
And I will second what Steve says. When there is a fun campaign like this, if somebody's got a good idea and they're like, Jordan, you should really do this with your character, it'll be great, then I'm going to do it. With as long as it's not going to be like, hey, let's kill this guy, or like, hey, kill yourself and like, or kill one of the party members and cast Revivify, like, we're good.
Could make for an interesting plot point, but I don't know. Well, we might cross that bridge when we come to it, but I hear you.
Everyone, in perception, exit the ladder, and enter back into the yawning portal.
Okay. Then I'll post my number in the chat.
23.
Sweet, sweet. I got a 14.
Wait, I couldn't hear. What are we doing?
Go ahead and put in the chat your perception roll.
I got a 6. I did not perceive.
Doors of the forest.
Okay. We need fish and widows.
I already said 23.
Could you type it in, please?
Alright, as the party begins to leave, Widdles and Scale should stop and halt the party as fast as he can. That seems already perceiving different tongues, different languages, different speech. But what was previously Nicholas and beyond in portal. Something's changed, something is different as you are exiting. And Widdles can have thought strange alterations of the Draconic that he is already familiar with.
Okay, so I know Common, Fiendish, Draconic, and Celestial. Am I able to make out any conversation specifically?
So, what's interesting is you feel like you should be able to understand what's being said. It's almost like they're speaking Draconic, and you want to understand the words, the formation, the language of what's happening. But the combinations of sounds and utterances are simply wrong. Some of exactly what you hear, it sounds a little bit more of a hiss than you're used to. There's a thas, thrinkjak vras, kalor, thorek, malas, sir vorhim, which is very interesting, very strange, as those sounds exist in Draconic, but not in the mannerisms that are reaching your ears at this moment.
Would an insight check help me kind of problem solve it a little bit more, get some more information about what's going on? Like a pondering check?
Give me those rolls.
Ooh. I pondered a roll of 8.
Oh, deep in thought.
Yeah, you're still gonna call this Draconic.
Okay.
You're not thinking Celestial, you're not thinking Fiendish, you're not thinking, Comet, or even like some kind of maybe Serpentine, maybe more of kind of the hiss structure mirrors something that, more among the snake people or some tomes that you've read in the past. But you don't want to necessarily drop Draconic, but a snake does come to your mind, more so.
Okay.
Hold up, everybody. There's foulness afoot. A plan forms in my widow's brain. Aha!
DM, can I get... Is there opening windows? Is there like a way to see through windows or sneak into the building somehow that I readily notice?
Like for yourself to sneak in, or...
Actually, so the idea is... I guess I could probably just say, I'm going to send my sprite, who's invisible, to kind of see, just kind of like canvas the area and see if my sprite can glean any more information. And then as a familiar, and because I'm starting my party, I'm going to tell my party,
Listen up, people. I'm trusting you. Make sure no one hits me.
And so what I'm doing now is I'm going to use my little link with my familiar, and I can actually see and hear what they are seeing and hearing. Unfortunately, that makes my own character blind and kind of deaf, but I'm trusting my party to protect me, as my sprite is going to see what they can see, do some reconnaissance safely.
Can you direct your attention on what you have seen here? As you see before you, figures that are not too unfamiliar.
Oh, I love how Anvil's giving a battle cry right now, but it's silent.
No matter what the big man upstairs, how to the side.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the background noise
Right,
that's coming through on your side, Josh. It's messing with the voice in such a way that it's like it's causing the voice to distort, and so when you did the worm voice, it was kind of just perfect for his personality.
No, I've been selling but it world these days.
I love that. I really do. That's so good. That is so good.
I'm just playing from y'all. That's the only thing I really feel right now in my heart, just swelling with joy.
That
You got
is
this, man.
A disturbing scene appears before you as you connect with your familiar. It's a group of 5 Dragonborn speaking amongst themselves, again, in a manner and function that is honestly now coming across more and more alien to your ears. Something even more disturbing yet are a pair of total that are with these 5 Dragonborn. But things total that they're not behaving right. Something's off about them.
Okay, real
Yes,
quick.
I was able to hear that pretty well.
Does anybody else catch like seagulls when he
Yes.
speaks? So it sounds like it should be seagulls, and
And
also
because the voice's name is Pirate and comes with a preset of background noises. And so if there are seagulls coming in, well, I don't know how to change that.
It's very atmospheric.
I'm a liar. Here we go. I just here's a button that says background, then I just clicked it off. Does that change anything?
Oh, yeah, I think it is.
I have any other questions about what your familiarity is seeing right now? What else?
Okay, so from what I understand, right now, there are turtles and dragonborn talking to each other. I cannot understand anything they're saying. I think I should be able to, but yet nothing's coming through. It sounds like draconic, but there's lots of hissing going on. Awesome. Does it? Okay. This should probably work because I don't think the walls are thick enough. I am going to have detect magic go off, and I want to see if they're kind of checking to see if they have any magic items on them. One, looking if they're wizards or such, and if there's magic items. Not so much from the looting capacity, but I'm trying to gauge strength. Trying to gauge toughness in a little bit.
while he's doing that, do any of us see what's going on up here, or is it just Widdles just kind of like, scanning outside of the well and stuff? Because I have a spell that could potentially help us out with this.
I'm stuck in a bag. Or I'm in a bag. On my own.
Yeah, you might. So in the moment, like where I kind of disconnect senses, and kind of cast detect magic.
Bring the warlock out of the bag. This is gonna take a bit. Let's do some long term.
Kind of sensing your idea, Widdles agrees, so to say.
If you have any long range stealth reconnaissance, use it now. There's something afoot, and I detect evil.
You hear
Evil.
from within the confines of the bag of holding, you see like a little arm like rustling going on like this, and you hear evil. I tear out from the top.
With our Reaver springing out of my bag of holding, I will turn to Widdles and say, I don't understand what's going on around here. Can you comprehend anything that's being spoken?
Comprehend it? Sure. Understand what it means? No. And that's the most disturbing thing about this. It's
I'll give it a go.
unnatural. Oh, wait. I
I'll
don't
give it a
trust
go.
you. Little mister almost died to 3 goblins.
I don't trust me either, but I just was holding my breath for like 8 minutes. I think.
Okay, dude. I like you. As a person, I like you, and I want you to succeed in life. But please announce the plan first. Because we're trying to do stealth here.
Oh, yeah.
It's called stealth.
Oh yeah, believe me. Okay, so I know.
Correspond in a timely manner, because time might be running short if you try hiding for too long.
Facts. So I do know Draconic, so maybe I can roll a similar roll to try and understand what's being said.
And with your best shot.
Oh, okay, wait. So remind me, what check is this? That's an insight check?
Well,
You can beat everybody in here. What would you say?
Well, guess it would have to be insight, because if that's the case, that is a synthetic 20. So even with my synthetic 20, I still don't understand.
This is weird. You get the same sense knowing Draconic that like these sounds are all correct and the frequencies. Well, no, those are off. And you get the same sense too of some kind of like the S sounds are way too long and almost a higher pitch or frequency than you would normally suspect. Perhaps there's something to that change in this dialect that changes just enough where it barely escapes your understanding.
Okay. Widdles? I think they've encrypted their whole conversation. I can't understand a word of it
Let me try
either.
something.
Okay.
Let me try something. I'm gonna cast the spell Comprehend Language.
Oh, genius. Genius.
So, comprehend language allows me to understand any spoken language, plus written. So, and it lasts for up to an hour. So, anything that's spoken around me, I can understand it.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Even though King Pirate told us that we need to hasten, haste does not make waste for us. For the only waste that will happen is the waste of your body.
I heard that really clear, but was it King Tyrant that you said?
King Pirate.
Pirate, yeah.
The King Pirate. So, is there anything else that I should potentially listen to before I start to relay the conversation to my compadres?
Cricket, you actually feel incredibly compelled to speak right now. And right now, you need to give an amulet to someone so that way you can tell the story of your younger sister Tortle.
What? Okay. I like waddle over with my shell. I like display the amulet upon whoever wants it. Wait, Mason?
I reach out and
Riva?
I take it and I.
Oh, he went all hawking on us. He went all he's all hawking on us.
Wait, so I have to make up a story about my younger sister Tortle?
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Slaves like these and this one here, they...
What's the name of your younger sister Tortle?
I have a younger sister Tortle?
Apricot.
Wait, so I need to tell the story. I can't hear a thing. Or maybe my brain
you
can't hear.
need to tell the story to your comrades of your younger sister Tortle.
Oh. When I was a wee lad, I had a younger sister named
Apricot.
insert name here. She would pull on my shell and it wasn't very good. We lived in a swamp back home in Kniving Town. Before I got the brainworm, she was very ill toward me. It wasn't too good. We didn't have a good relationship. Since then, I've disowned her as my own.
Alright.
Fish.
Apricot.
And Fish is male, correct?
Yeah.
Well, Fish, this is where you come in to play now because this Tortle is your wife still.
Oh my.
Wait.
Well.
Fish. Wait. Fish is a dwarf married to a turtle, right?
Hey man, if you're gonna start judging and like,
I have a type, okay?
I'm just making sure I'm keeping the facts straight.
Peaches. Apricot.
Well, if you must know, okay, so basically, she's I don't know how to describe her. It's been so many years since I've last seen her. she walked out on our family, of consisting of me, George, my rock, who's my best friend and my sweet cheese, my rotten soldier, and
Wait, you rocking your salvation?
yes, dare I say. But she walked out on us, because she thought that our relationship was weird. Even though he's just my best friend, he's my rock, quite literally. And her name is Bic, B-I-C. Um, yeah, I haven't seen her in a long time. Low key, kind of forgot what she looked like, so don't know what to tell you.
Is it okay if Vic starts taking over from here to tell what happened since she left?
Yeah.
So, in this pursuit to find the cure to my older brother's brainworm, I had to do the unthinkable. I had to do what no other turtles would do, which is to leave their family. And yes, I was disowned for it by my own older brother. I hope he's still alive. But Fish, oh my darling Fish, I could not tell all that needed to be told from the sad story of my leaving. Because you see, the answer is to this brainworm. It was so hard to figure out, but once I finally did, I realized I was in way over my head, and I was in the wrong kinds of crowds where if knowledge of my whereabouts and my behaviors became known to others, it would endanger my family too. So I left. And I started to do what all turtles seek to do best, which is to explore and find answers and explore the world and all that there is out there, and especially a cure for my older brother and his brainworm. I found the answer, but I can't share it with anyone. It's too dangerous. It's too risky for them to know. And so, yes, I left.
This is very interesting because one of the names that is exclaimed across.
Oh, I swear, if that bitch says one more thing, we're gonna give her a triple dose of the drug.
Now, of course, to the rest of you, all that you hear is Sayastantora Hishasta Kura.
Apricot.
But this is not so to Anvil as well as Cricket, who can both understand what is being said without question.
No way! Wait, remind me what she said again. I'm not in it today.
But, she sounded like, a real keeper right there. I mean, none of us are perfect, and, some of us leave for different reasons, but it sounded like she was getting your cure, man. Oh, my heart is pounding for this woman. My heart is bleeding for this woman. I am so sad. I'm gonna pray for her. I might even fast.
Apricots, spoon.
Quick hit. I think you and your sister might have to have a conversation, but we need to get your sister away from her captors, slave owners. We don't know yet.
Wait, so Fish, how must we lure her away to capture her?
Do what?
How are we going to come up with a plan to get her away from her captors?
I say let her die. She said mean things about George. I can't recover from this.
She was trying to save me, young lad.
I don't know what to tell you.
Another memory that I have is that one time that Finch got so mad at me for telling George to brush his teeth. I still can't understand. Well, what in the world was going on in Fish's mind during that time? Finch isn't normally like this.
He's a rock!
Just like straight up Elmo.
Yeah, for those of us who have seen Sesame Street, he's a rock!
I love that episode.
Okay, so I'm going to need a recap because I'm getting a little lost here.
Okay.
So Fish is the husband of the sister. Fish hates the sister. The Cricket is wanting to save his sister, but Fish is not wanting to save his former wife or current wife. Is that what I'm understanding? And Fish is like, she can die for all I care. Okay, cool.
So,
Okay, minions, I'm gonna need like a really quick soap note about what's going on, because apparently y'all know what's happening and I am in the dark here. What's going on?
Spoon, apple, spoon, apricot, spoon, apron.
So you're telling me that your sister and your current wife is in there, currently held captive. There's 3 Dragonborn, 2 Turtles, and we're looking at trying to rescue them from the 3 Dragonborn. Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Clubbing.
Most excellent. Anvil! Do you have some minions that can rush in for a glorious charge? And then we can follow up with a good bashing?
To the magical weapons that are being detected by your spell.
Say that one more time, please.
Don't forget about the magical weapons that your detect magic spell is letting you know about.
Actually, the DM never actually told me about that. Because the DM got distracted by his voices. So there's magical weapons that they have? Do they have magical equipment too? Are they wizards?
Yeah. Apricot.
So you are detecting a War Cleaver Scimitar.
Okay.
You're detecting a Mariner's half plate, a Ring of Evasion.
Ooh.
And all of this from the one with the highest plumage coming from the Dragonborn skull. The first mate next to him, you detect a Staff of the Tides, a Cloak of the Manta Ray, as well as a Pearl of Power on that one.
Okay. Keep going. Thank you, narrator.
The third of 5 Dragonborn.
Oh, there's 5 of them in there?
5 Dragonborn and 2 Turtle.
I thought there were 5 total with 3 Dragonborn. Yeah, you know what? We're scrapping that idea. So guys, I just got the sensations. This is a bad idea. Cancel the party, the bashing. We're gonna have to do this differently.
Burn them all.
No, not burn them all. This quiet little voice right here on my side of the shoulder. Okay, I'm thinking. I've got it. Oh, this is gonna suck so bad. But I've got to get rid of Apricot's curse. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I need everyone to look not like you. I need you to look gruff and weathered mercenaries. Can you let me see your game faces, people. Game faces right now. Let's see. Okay. Fish, hands down, you look like you want to scratch something. That's okay. Anvil, can you twirl does your character have a mustache? I can't tell. Twirl the mustache.
I think that for like good, like, character, like, yeah, I'll have a mustache.
Okay, twirl the mustache a little bit. You know what, Reaver, you're looking kind of crazy in the eye, and I like that. Keep the crazy eye going. We might die in the next 2 minutes. Ooh, I like the flame. Keep the flame going. That's great, but quiet in the heart. Here we go.
And with that, I, straighten my shoulders a little bit, and I open the door gently, and I say, and I address the crowd.
Good evening, gentlemen. We have been sent to you as service for your upcoming needs by the Pirate King himself.
Sorry, say that one more time.
So I'll say it in this voice just in case. I said, "Good evening, gentlemen. We have been sent to you by the Pirate King himself for your upcoming needs."
And let's be honest, it wasn't the Pirate King himself like he'd tell us himself. We just got message and we are here of service, should you need it. Bring the flame back on, fish. We need more flame. Good effect.
So with a raised eyebrow, you hear the following.
Thorm, Alice,
What do I hear?
You hear, "Do you understand me?"
It's on you, Anvil. Go for it.
Widows, do you understand what he's saying?
I do not. And I can't like give you like the. You're in charge. Make it good.
Perception check.
Are you talking to me or?
Perception check.
Wait, who's rolling?
Widdles, who is clearly out of his league.
I couldn't understand that, sorry. Was that Widdles? Okay.
Apricot! Spoon!
Wait. I take the apricot or the little amulet thingy off of his neck so he doesn't burst out of his seats.
Hold on. Or rather, Widdles got a lovely. Wait, that doesn't make. No, I guess that does make sense. A lovely 23 on deception.
Oh. Spoon, apple, apricot.
Roll either a persuasion or a performance check to see if you can pass off just as well as your partner here.
Me? Oh, Anvil. Do it, Anvil! I nudge.
I got a 23.
Okay, good. I was gonna say I use Mage Hand from California, and I help his die get really high.
That's a good idea. I mean, apricot, apple, spoon.
Boom.
Despite all of you wobbly, make them believe that you understood everything and simply passing over the baton for Anvil to speak.
Did you catch that, Steve?
I did catch that. I passed the baton successfully. Anvil, you generously gorgeous bard, take us to victory.
So I kind of just like turn to address the Dragonborn, and I nod.
How long have you all been here?
We literally just came up the well.
Why do you not speak the tongue?
I'm one of those people that can hear but cannot speak. I have a hard time with the R's and the S's.
Good job.
You're gonna need to give me a roll for that one.
The R's and the S's.
That was wait, Apricot April. Freaking yeah. Can't say anything because
I don't know, DM. That was pretty good. I think you should get it.
That was great. He's playing off his character so well.
What kind of roll did you want?
Either performance or persuasion.
That's a 16. I also add to this that even though I'm trying to get better with my speech, but I have offended those who natively speak these languages, and in the attempt to not offend, I use my own tongue rather than yours.
But how much do you speak when you respond? Respond. Do you know why we speak the tongue? It's so that others may not understand us. Like this quivering dote of the turtle behind me, and her half race monstrosity here with some kind of dwarven beard.
So, I am an entertainer, and being able to understand these certain things or understand these languages has been something that I have learned over time. That is why I am able to listen to these dialects that are used the way that they are. But I, again, don't know how well I can use the tongue itself, so therefore I, in order to not offend, do not speak it that well. I can understand them because of the many ships and the many bars that I've entertained at, but I do not try to speak it unless I'm confident that I am able to speak it with clarity.
Understood. Understood. What do they call you?
I am Anvil, but the entertainment circuit knows me as the Necro Bard.
So tell me, Necrobard, what did the Pirate King wish of you to help us with?
So, my friend here, he gets a little ahead of himself. The Pirate King didn't actually send us. What ended up happening was we...
Just a quick note there. When you say that, 4 of the Dragonborn reach for their belt lines as if at the ready to hear what you're about to say next. When you say my friend misspoke about the Pirate King.
At this, Widdles just glares at you because he can read what's happening.
Grape
He
apple
is
salt?
not very happy.
I'm going to tell you right now, the truth will set you free, and I'm not going to pick up your lie.
If we could have a brief intermission and we'll come right back. I want to hear what's going on with Cricket and with Fish right now.
We're arguing.
We are?
Why do you think she shouldn't be saved?
Well, okay, now, okay.
Salty,
If it was you-
salty.
If it was you, would you not be absolutely and utterly upset that your significant other, you trusted around your best friend, George, who would... I gotta calm down.
You need to calm down.
I trusted her with my best friend, and she ripped off one of his
Calm
eyes.
down about your... It's okay. Calm down, Fish. Everything will be okay. We're gonna save her, but you don't have to be around her.
No. Not after what she did to me. No.
Should I just walk right up to them and say, set her free? Would that make you
No.
feel anything at all?
No.
She's my sister,
No.
Fish. This must cost us our friendship.
So, in the midst of what you're hearing right here, you hear the younger turtle speak up.
Mommy, what's going to happen to us?
Apple, pear, grape, salt.
Mom?
Seedless grape?
Okay, I'm gonna purposefully take the amulet off of Reavereaper, and I'm gonna purposefully put it on and fold my arms to make sure that she can't hear me.
You can't do that! I was having a good time!
Apples.
I scrape some evil writings in the boards, and then I kind of shake it off, and I go, okay, maybe it's a good thing I had a separation from that worm for... Okay, wait, maybe I should have had a separation from that worm for a time. Let me straighten up these glasses here. I don't wear glasses in the game, but...
Whoa, it's so hairy in here.
Worm, wherever... No, I go over to Fish for a moment, and I whisper in Fish's ear, and I say, look, Worm, I'm very sorry about what you had to endure inside my mind, but just know you were a welcome guest. And then I kind of walk back. And then I say,
you get this weird impression from having this tenant in your brain for a little bit. You get the weird impression that you know exactly what is going on, which may or may not sound as the following.
Yo, man, Jesus wants me for a sunbeam to shine for him each day.
I'm so sorry. It's a product of things I've experienced in the past. Someday I'll talk about it. But for now, Fish, you have a child. That is your son. What are you doing? That is the cutest boy I've ever seen in my life. You go get your son. You go get your wife. Get right out there.
Bananas.
I just in an unhinged just moment of catastrophic something. I can't even describe it. That's how catastrophic it is. I just absolutely I cop that necklace off of Fish, and as I walk away with it, I say, "You're gonna solve these family problems," and I put it on, and I go hide in the closet.
What? I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I shan't.
You hear a muffled.
Honey, babe, what I'm here again? I gotta change things up. Oh, what's this?
Over here. Scrap metal. What oh, that's much better. Much better. Protection against the chaos.
Hey, sounds like you found the one nice corner of my mind. Hang out there. I promise you'll be safe. How do I know this? It's a long story. And I begin to tell him the story. And I try in my slight coldness to be as kind as I can in giving this story to my worm friend, but it all takes place inside the old noggin. So you're more than welcome to cut away and let Fish and Cricket handle their Maury situation. While I mutter apples and apricots under my breath in a safe corner where Fish cannot receive the amulet.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Oh no. Should I like shell defense my way up to my mom? What should I do?
Wait, your mom?
Yeah.
I thought it was your sister or your son. What the heck's going on, people?
So this would be your nephew who's saying this.
Wait, what?
No. I don't have a child. George is my best friend, whomst is a rock. I
Is
don't
this
have a
child
Apricot
out of wedlock?
Peach.
Oh my
Jerry.
Jerry. This.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Okay. I've
No
got
one
a
knows how to
handle on
play
this.
it cool. We're gonna die. We are so dead.
I'm gonna bring it back home, guys. So,
Dude, you better save this.
so
All I have to say, Anvil, think growing thoughts. I mean, applesauce, marshmallow.
what I do, my unseen servant, because I still have my unseen servant. What I have my unseen servant do is, there's a door to this tavern. Well, it's not up right now, but I thought I saw there was a door to this tavern, right? Okay, so I have my unseen servant slam the door, and I'm going to cast minor illusion. So it on the outside, it sounds like a bunch of loud blasts occurring.
Oh.
So what it looks like on my end is I say, well, you see, my friend here misspoke. We weren't sent by the Pirate King to specifically help you with any kind of chores, but, and then that's when the slam happens, and then bang, bang, bang.
It moved far. Forward back. I'm check that out.
Now, specifically when they turn around to go look, I grab as many party members as I possibly can, plus having us grab the turtles and we book it back down the well.
Yes.
Okay, so in order to accomplish such a feat, where you have captives and slave owners, right here, we're gonna have to do a roll. And so, describe what method you're gonna do, what kinds of maneuvers you're gonna try to pull, knowing that the captain is still right there, along with two others, and these other two dragonborn going off to check out what the sound is.
Do they make any movements at all, or do they just turn their heads?
Did we decide no on this voice for the narrative?
I thought that was okay.
Okay. The boom goes over the entire scene, and all of the Dragonborn, obviously startled by what's happening, look around to see what's going on, but oriented by the major source of the sound, which is behind this slammed door. Most of them, in an instant, turn to look that way, as two shoot off right after being told by the captain to leave and investigate what's happening.
So, but specifically the captain, like the people that we're interfacing with, like all they do is like essentially just turn around. They don't like move or anything like that.
Correct.
So, guys, there's no time to actually plan for this. This was my plan. We've got to just kind of hightail it out of there and get back down into the well. So I'm going to grab as many people as I possibly can. And I'm just like, not like grab you and run down the well with you. I'm like, I just kind of like slap or high five people and just like turn around and book it. Like, because I know that this is happening. And so I know my timing and how to get back there. And people are just going to have to run and follow me. And we might have to leave people there, but this is a situation that I don't want us to get caught up in.
Mm-hmm.
We found somebody's sister. These are data points. We should return when we're a lot stronger, more equipped for such a thing. And I really, really hope that we can return to find the family. But there's no purpose in us killing ourselves or enslaving ourselves to these people, and just being in the same spot as we are or as they are. It would be better that we go back, regroup, and then see if we can come back up and it's the same spot. If it's not the same spot, then we have a new adventure.
Okay, I do have a question for the DM. So you remember when I got like the light in my eyes or whatever? Is this like a something we're supposed? Well, I guess I can't ask that question, but maybe like, are we like supposed to do this, or like, can I understand something special about the situation? Like, well, but it's a bad situation. I don't know.
Oh, what I would give to be able to see my husband and brother again.
Guilt trip.
Jeez, man. Oh, boy.
I'm trying, Widdles.
I swear, man, I am going to kill you the minute we get back down in that well. Okay, fine.
And now with that, okay, I am going to do something, and I'm going to hopefully see it will work. So, okay, so at this point, we are like at the beginning of the gathering. The 2 turtles are in Anvil's hand, and we are like out the door, and the Dragonborn are like, "What?" Is that kind of like where we're at right now? Okay. Here's the plan. I hate this. Hold on.
I hate you guys so much. You have no idea. It's called tactics. I hate you so much.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. How close is Reavereaper to me?
I'm in a closet inside. Inside the tavern.
Apples, you mean?
Apples, apricot, peach, corn.
So the way he described it was he went off into a corner where Fish could not grab him, but to get into a closet within the tavern, he would have had to fully come out from the yawning portal's pit in order to find an area for that.
Okay.
Okay, so
all right,
that would change things up a lot because I thought that everybody was behind me. Like I was like the ambassador of what's going on right now. If somebody went beyond me in here, then I have to change up what I did.
So my understanding was like behind you, he was doing stuff like fighting with the amulet and then all that jazz.
Yep,
so
that's exactly
wait, okay.
it, yeah.
So is he on the pathway to leaving?
Back down into the dungeon area, correct.
Okay, that is good. That works with what's going to happen next. I really hope that he complies with what's going to happen next. We'll find out. Because if he doesn't... Pain. Wait, hold on.
Pain. So much pain unto each of you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to cast invisibility upon the 2 slaves. Okay, so they're going to get hidden. After I cast invisibility upon them, I am going to...
I can't see you. I'll shout louder so you can hear me.
Yeah. After I cast invisibility...
I'm gonna say, everyone, book it. This is the one moment you get where I'm the hero. Do you got it?
And so I'm directing everyone to book it, but I motion to Reavereaper, and what I say is,
You don't argue. You're getting it back. Amulet now.
and so I need to, as we are collectively moving, because I'm hoping that everyone's going along with this, I'm going to get the amulet from Reavereaper. I'm going to put it on. Then,
Hold on, real quick. Do you consent to giving the amulet before he continues?
Reluctantly, yes, but I do.
Okay, good. You're getting it back, I promise.
Trust me, I don't want it. You're getting it back. I promise.
So then, the idea is they're going down the well, and Anvil's flying with them. Everyone else is flying. I'm staying behind, and with the amulet on, I am going to... Hold on. Oh boy, this is going to be bad. So...
Oh, I'm so happy to be out of there.
Yeah, dude, shut up. I just need your beautiful, beautiful thing. Hold on. I now have to juggle multiple actions.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shout at the
you
top of
cannot
my lungs.
describe now. You cannot describe now what you're doing. You just have to do it now.
Well, I'm describing what people can see. So what people are going to see is they're going to see me shout.
Apricot, peaches, peaches, apricot!
Oh,
Which,
the thing!
From a couple episodes ago, I would like to remind the audience, creates 2 explosions.
Oh,
That it does.
Oh,
And so, theoretically, my party's down far enough in the well where it doesn't affect them. Granted, I'm in the hero moment.
I'm gonna kill Anvil so much.
In my head, that's what I'm saying.
Anvil is so dead, all you had to do was just freaking go along with it for just a little bit and we could weasel our way out of it. No, we had to go with the little girl runaway plan. Brainworm, next time you're with Anvil, I don't care what you do, you torment him for me. Do you understand me?
So anyway, the whole idea is to do the explosions, try to... Well, we're going to see how the Dragonborn react, and then I am going to see how I react. And that's the plan up until this point.
Now, are you gonna say that stuff and then after the concussions happen, book it, or are you gonna stay there and wait?
Well, I have to say it, and then the DM has to tell me what happens. I have no intention of fighting these people. I just need to create some distractions.
Okay, sounds good. He said he needed to go grab dice, which he could have used mine, but no, he's back, going at the speed of smell.
Okay, so
at all of these explosions that's happening, both right now, one of the turtles are disappeared in front of the Dragonborn's very eyes, and with the explosions in the back, the only one that seems to be able to keep his senses is the captain, who is looking around frantically for the sources of these new explosions, while also infuriated by the disappearance of these two turtles. And looking over at Anvil, who he was just discussing with, Anvil doesn't have the turtles. Anvil's running away as if the explosion scared him off too. And so the captain, rallying the other sadly confused pirate Dragonborn, orders everyone to get out front to see what's going on and to find those turtles.
All of you, I swear, if we don't get both of those turtle back in half an hour, I'll have your hides.
Eek. Ooh.
Run, Widdles. Run away like there's an actual blast happening. Run for your very freaking little life.
So-
Your cute, adorable little life.
Really quick, so I understand what's happening. Are the Dragonborn now running at us out the door? Like, how is so? Are they running away from us, or are they running towards us?
You are now alone to run back down into the undermountain.
Okay, so my party's safe in the well. The Dragonborn ran away, and I'm kind of by myself right now. Is that what I'm getting? I'm sorry, man. You might just have to use your voice. No one's hearing you.
that is correct.
Oh, cool.
You do get the sense that they will be back at the very least within half an hour, and they probably won't go far, or at least not all of them will go far.
Oyster, 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 pearls.
I look over it. I look over at Widdles and I say, "Now you're speaking my language."
So I shoosh everyone away. I shoosh them away. I now proceed to do some of the quickest looting I have ever done in my life. Oh, I am taking everything in the kitchen sink, anything magical, all the gold, jewels, silver. Oh, I am looting it all. Okay.
It just looks like you have parachute pants, only just like shuffling out.
You just ching, 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 ching.
Has trouble sliding down the well.
I can't even fit coin. Well, I do have a bag of holding, so it's all going in my bag of holding. But this place is getting looted for anything I think I can sell or do. Now, granted, it's quick. Oh, we're well within the 30-minute timeline. Like, I am not diddly-daddling. There's nothing special going on here, but we are looting what I can.
Yeah, that's
and
what
just
I'm
as a
talking about.
reminder, everybody else, we're in the well. This is a Widdles only excursion.
This is the
Yes.
Widdles story
Because
arc.
the only way to stay safe is to have the captain think that we ran away because of the blasts. We cannot return, because if we return, then we get ourselves back into hot water.
Don't worry, I'll share, maybe. But then again, this is a little bit of what Widdles gets because he has to save everyone's butt.
I will say, like, yeah, go ahead and think you saved everyone, but I think that Anvil single-handedly redirected the issue that you got us into. And granted, none of us knew that we were going to come up here. We thought we were going into the other tavern, but I got us a couple slaves. I got us out of there safely. You stayed, and like I feel like Anvil is gonna should get a little bit more recognition.
Oyster. Pearl. Woolly mammoth. Woolly mammoth.
Hey,
You can't use that.
Remember, it's a family channel, and if they could hear what you were saying, we would be. Oh wait, there's a. Okay, that made like a double, and I was having a hard time. Anyways, woolly mammoth.
On you, woolly mammoth. Apricots. Woolly mammoth. Peaches.
You don't have access to vicious mockery. You don't. You don't.
Widows sword on him.
On your cow.
Widows can now see the list of items that he is able to carry on his kobold person. That is now in the chat. Please convert that over to your character sheet.
Okay. Well, let me pull up chat. I want to see what I... Oh my goodness, this is so fun. Ceramic mug, handful of darts, set of 6 bar game, bottle of fire whiskey, deck of playing cards. Okay, I'll take it. Old lantern, tarnished but functional oil lantern. No oil included. Of course.
Freaking cheapskates. Can you believe this little worm guy?
Key to a private room.
Oh, we are so coming back with that key to the private room right there. Brass key labeled room 3, a mystery for later. Ooh, we got a brass room key 3, mystery for later. Hey, little worm guy, make sure you take note of this. Make sure you tell everyone else. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Don't tell anyone. Ooh. Small bag of tea leaves. Nice. Very nice.
And if you're listening to me or can hear me, it's just all a bunch of apricots, peaches, random fruit salad stuff. But this is good. This is really good. I thank you, DM. And with this, and granted, it's all in my bag of holding, but ching, my way back into the well. Very, very happy with what has just happened.
I kind of turn to Anvil, and I say, from what I heard, if he didn't have the anvil on, I'd think he was a vegan.
Yeah.
Or the amulet. There we go.
Well, what I want to know is, I want to get that amulet back. I'm curious to see what word he said when it came to the mammoth. I I don't know what mammoth means,
I'm
but I want to
afraid
know.
there was definitely a negative connotation. I felt it. It resonated with me in a bad way.
Hey, by the way, DM, in my rambling, shoutings, and just like cursing aloud, because I was mumbling to myself, did I happen upon any other random effects that just happened? I'm guessing not, but I just want to make sure.
All right, we're gonna try this voice. You're not pursuing with any other effects or things happening other than what you were able to gather in that quick moment before traveling back down to the Undermountain.
Okay, I was just making sure. It's a little theory that Widdles had tested, and it was successful, and now he's kind of wondering if he should play with the amulet around a little bit more, but he has very little desire to be connected to this thing for very long.
I look at Widows and let me see that. Gesturing to the amulet.
Oyster Mother Pearl Wooly, you little son of a beep! It's a family channel, so I'm not actually going to finish it. But out of my mouth comes the most profane sequence of slurs and curses in Draconic, not Celestial, because Celestial doesn't really have it, but Draconic and Fiendish and every other non-common tongue I know. And it is just this 30 seconds of straight, intense profanity.
I put the amulet on, and I start searching for the word. So you guys hear me?
I miss you so much.
Yeah, well, hold on. Okay, and I'm going to start going through a list in my head, but you guys just hear apricot, apron, spoon, what? Apricot, apron, and then I'm just kind of I'm just going through the list.
And this happened to me, and then you won't believe what I saw on that other guy's head. I tell you what, I just can't do it again. I can't do it again. I prayed twice. I prayed 3 times. That one helped. But the fourth time, I just don't know, man. I need some strength right now. Hold my hand.
Well, one thing I didn't hear was you prayed, so you talked to Heavenly Father, but did you listen?
Yeah! Yeah! That's awesome. That's awesome.
Congratulations. Can you hear me? Congratulations. Bill has just earned an inspiration point.
I'm noticing a little favoritism here. Like, I think I'm been pretty true to who Widdles is, and I'm getting nothing. He converts a worm and he gets like 5 inspiration points. Like, I'm pretty sure Missionary was not in Necrobard's character sheet. I'm just saying. I think rules have gotten changed a little bit on this game.
Well,
I'm not saying he doesn't get it. I just want some too. That's all.
I actually can second that. I think that Steve has been playing really true to the I think we've all played really true to our characters, so there's nobody here who's not. But Steve has he's been shining. So, but it's up to the DM. It's not up to me. But also, I will say that you don't know the backstory of Anvil and why he is a neutral character. So maybe if you would just talk to him, maybe you could find out why he does the way he does.
You get the sense that once you get an entire party clap, similar to the experience that Anvil had, that might be what we're looking for.
Okay. Message received.
I'm rather
I heard Joe.
Yeah, chose them back. She's not laughing because of this, but it's just very well timed.
Oh well, that was a great time. Yeah, like message received. Ah, ah, ah.
All right. The party is gathered and is back in the underground. However, you are only at the bottom of this ladder with two extremely confused portals who are still invisible following you.
Ooh.
I look over at Fish and I say, "Looks like you get to meet your son."
Mommy, what does he mean? What is he talking about?
Not no kid. What are you
Wait.
talking about?
What's going
Okay,
on here? What's going on here? Sinish? Is that you?
Yes, it is. That is Fish.
I don't know what he's talking about.
That is your husband.
At first, I thought you were coming in, and I thought you were like, yes, here I am.
Here I am.
Mommy, Daddy, I am the knight. Swear to me.
I love you.
Already got a son. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't believe my eyes. And crickets. Oh, this is too much. Why are you here? What are you doing here?
Couldn't tell you, man.
We're on an adventure.
Charcuterie board.
Keep going, Anvil. You got this. Tell me when you find it out.
Corkscrew.
Ooh. Try oyster and pearl. And then also try mother of pearl.
Pearl. No.
No. Okay.
Mammoth?
Color draining from her face. This turtle named Vic. She can't believe what she's hearing. Another who is infected with the brainworm. She begins to turn inward in despair, confused at how such a horrible curse could be spread beyond Cricket to others. Oh no.
Excuse me, Bick. Are you alright? I normally don't ask people if they're okay, but are you alright?
Sometimes it's all just too much to take in right now. What is going on? Cricket, are you still infected too?
Actually,
Not anymore?
Exactly.
How? How did this happen? How did you find the cure?
A magic turtle monk came to us in a cave, and he gave us healing sacred powers. And this here, Anvil, is wearing the amulet that causes the brainworm now. So it's basically a shared brainworm.
I've had it. Anvil's had it. Widdles has had it. Fish has had it. We've all had it.
Sharing is caring.
Yep, it's true. It's like a cold.
This turtle, was he an elder?
Yes.
He was. I think.
I can't believe you found him before I did. I was going to be the one to wear that amulet for you. How did you even hear about him? How did you even? I'm so confused. I don't know what.
Mommy, I don't understand. You said we would see Daddy.
Let me shed a little light on the subject, okay? So, we were standing in the tavern upstairs, and there was this whole thing going on while you guys was outside, and Widdles and Anvil were doing their thing, and then we were talking, and I had the anvil, and I was like, oh, or the amulet, whatever. It's my
So right
brain.
now, you need to roll either a performance or a persuasion check, or essentially charisma, to see if they even pay attention to one word that this random person is saying when their full attention is on their long lost brother and husband.
Riz check, let's go. Oh, snap! That's a 20.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Oh, forgive me. My name is Reavereaper Farlock, and I'm.
Bless you. Sorry, what was your name?
Just call me Reeve. It's an old name. But Fish regaled us for a little while about his relationship with you. And
She's like scooting closer to Fish to like hold his hand as you're saying this.
Fish expressed a deep love for you for a time, but became confused when you left. And so now I'm no marriage counselor or anything, nor am I a family therapist, but I feel it important for you to talk and clear the air a little, because we definitely don't want to be calling Maury in on this. I'm not okay with that. I know a guy.
Maury.
Okay. Fish. Goodness. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Fish, you better shape up, pal. This is your wife. Some of us here don't have wives, okay?
Good.
I don't have a wife. I
Good.
used to.
You
But
can
I
have
don't.
mine. I don't want her.
Hey,
And that
you be
was
nice.
when you see this pitiful display of a turtle begins reaching in her side pocket and pulls out her own rock with googly eyes.
Oh!
Plot twist. Can they kiss? George.
I knew you would remember or promise rocks to each other. How could you forget?
It's been so long.
My steely exterior cracks a little.
The rest of you get a sense that there is a vicarious marriage that is being carried through these rocks, which is the basis of their relationship. But anything on Fish's end that was personal between him and Vic confuses him. But if done through rocks, love burns bright once again.
Legendary.
What in the days of life's crap is this that's going on? Come on, people. Can we focus a little here and stop kissing rocks? We got 5 Dragonborn that are after us, and what are you guys doing with these feelings and things?
Sweetheart, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh. I'm with a bunch of idiots.
Let it happen.
This is my curse.
Yes.
This is my life
It's the
now.
amulet,
Mommy.
okay?
You were right. He remembers.
Daddy remembers us.
I don't remember you. Who are you?
Oh no! Don't say that. That is not what a child needs to hear.
Honey, I was pregnant when I left.
Are you sure it's mine? Because we've only ever held hands.
Go ahead. Tag his beard. Pull on his beard and you will know.
I shan't. We've only ever held hands. I don't know what you're talking to. We have only ever held hands. That is not mine. Hold on, I want to roll perception really quick and make sure it's mine. I want to see what this kid looks like. Are we sure it's mine?
For DNA test.
Somebody get the envelope.
So this is going to be a nature check because you're going to be doing a DNA test.
Oh my.
Oh, survival check.
Watch, the little turtle is part rock.
Okay. So it's gonna be a 21.
This better be funny.
Okay. We need a brave soul to fire their most powerful spell at a beard whisker from both father and supposed son.
I'll do it!
So funny.
It seems like Mason wants to do something here.
I want to
He
do
wants
it.
to fire off of something like a fireball or something.
We got Hunger of Hay Deer that just pops out of just. I'm all on it right now. Unless Mason beats me to it, but yeah.
Fireball.
Actually, you want to do Fireball? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let Mason do Fireball. He's been trying to do Fireball. So Widdles gets.
I love Fireball. Okay, it's
Gone.
awesome.
So Widdles gets ready, but he sees that the Warlock beat him to it, and he just kind of mumbles to himself because
No.
this would have been a good moment.
Widdles, this is gonna be the coolest thing ever. We only get to experience things like this once in a lifetime. You and me, we're doing this together.
This is going to be the greatest. I think the best out of everyone.
This is gonna be awesome. Please join me.
Dude, the fusion's not gonna happen. Stop
I
trying
don't
to make
care.
it a thing.
I don't care. Just, you have magic. I have magic. Let's do this. It's gonna be awesome.
Very reluctantly, I raise my little hand and start doing whatever fusion thing I need to do to make this happen.
Yep, same. I'm charging up my fireball. It starts in the palms.
Steve?
Give us the signal! Give us the signal! When do we go? Someone give us a countdown or something. Ugh. This is getting really hot.
I can't.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Fine. Just 3, 2, 1. Fusion. So embarrassing.
That was the coolest day of my life.
Persuasion. Everyone roll persuasion. Or sorry, perception.
That is a 10.
Just perception.
15.
I had a 16.
I got a 9.
What are we doing?
That's what I thought. Roll a perception check.
Oh! Daggum. Okay. That's gonna be a 20.
All right, Fish, please describe for the whole party, the exact degree and angle that your beard whisker was bent and curled and twisted all at once. And what is its final state right now?
So basically, I don't know, in elementary school, if ever you had to like twist like a ribbon with like scissors to make it all curly and stuff for like a Christmas present or something, that's what my beard does, is fireball or whatever sort of magic hits it. And
this is a plucked beard whisker that you set aside so that way you didn't get damaged. So
oh, frick. Okay, well,
not your
I'm
whole
just kind of
beard.
holding it like this, and it kind of hits it, and it kind of curls up so that when you pull it, it's a perfect ringlet.
Look, Daddy, mine matches yours.
Can I pick the kid up and throw him to see if he bounces? So that way I know it's mine.
Only after
you allow him to say uppy.
Oh!
You can't say uppy, we're the same height.
He still says uppy to his father for the first time.
My poor little necrotic heart.
No uppy. I give him a
bean dip.
Yeah.
Fish needs to make a dad joke and seal the deal.
Yeah.
Like, just unintentionally, the purest dad joke of dad jokes, and that's when Fish knows. That's when Fish knows it is true.
Mm-hmm.
Luigi, tell the grandpa
bean
why,
dips
bro.
a turtle. How does that work? You know, just you slightly knock back the turtle. Here you go. Uppy.
It's like that's the perfect time to just like knock one.
You asked and I delivered. I don't know what you want me to do, bud.
And for the first time in all of our lives, we see a turtle titty.
Oh, wow.
A male one, by the way, just so you know. Okay, and it was hairy too. So it looked like, if anything, it looked like a little marmoset, just kind of like went up, poked its head out of the shell, and then went back in.
That is not my son. I don't know where he got that from. Whoa. Not mine.
Have you ever heard of recessive genetics?
Dip back. See if the chest hair looks the same.
The curvature and the sheer spiral from the beard whiskers, it's undeniable that they share similar roots.
I do have a twin brother. Bum bum bum.
What?
Oh.
Well, how do we test for that?
I was carrying some of his pocket beard with me, so here you go.
Honey, I know what's up. You need to show him what's in your pocket.
A third rock appears that has similar characteristics and stains and the right kind of amount of residual honey from George to this little rock.
I take his rock and I throw it directly at the wall to shatter it. I don't accept it.
Bouncing back with the force of a hopeful young stalagmite. or more of an avius type rock. 3 parts quartz, 2 parts magnesium. It does not shatter, but bounces back right to your feet. Googly eyes, expectantly looking up at George.
I can accept my wife coming back, but that is no son of mine.
No!
We need some stealing agents in here.
That is no child of mine. Whose kid is this?
Does Daddy not like us?
Don't worry, sweetie. You'll remember in time that our love was pure and true.
We've only ever held hands. We made eye contact.
You remember that when you held hands, the rocks were indeed touching. And although your hands were holding.
How could I have done this? How could I? But okay, whoa. We only held hands. Now it would make sense for his rock, not for the child. That kid's not mine.
Honey, we can solve this very, very, very easily. Beyond the undeniable priest of the beard whiskers. Do you remember the night? That night?
Never happened.
There's this vague sense of... It's this vague sense of getting bashed on the head from his own experiment. Fish can't remember certain things.
It's not mine.
How dare you reject your own child like that?
To the party.
I can't believe this.
You have gained 2 new portals to your party.
Welcome.
We only have 1 portal in this party. We don't have room for more.
Fish, I've heard just about enough out of you. You have had my heartstrings in your hand the whole night. And you just keep throwing it around and causing problems. I almost died. Bick and son.
You just keep sucking away at my heartstrings.
You just keep tearing my heart out. Every time. Son.
As I reach out for the young turtle.
Come to Uncle Reeve. I will be the father that you never had.
And we'll never have. Oh, sick burn. I'm out.
It takes a lot for captain's guardsman to break his soft exterior, his herky exterior shell. But it's in moments like this. I just can't take it.
Exterior shell? Confirmed, it's not mine. I don't have a shell.
I love a good home-cooked meal every once in a while. This reminds me so much of my old life. The life that was ripped so far from me by those 2 horrible necromancers. Knocked me out of my tower and dragged me off into the forest to collect bodies. Let me have this moment. I'm working through a really hard time right now.
I don't know what you want me to do.
I will raise your son.
You
Because
want
you
my
will.
wife too? I
No.
really want her.
No. That is forbidden ground.
Hey, we've only ever held hands, so as far as I'm concerned,
You
that is your
stop
kid.
right now.
I don't know what you want me to do.
You repair things with your wife. And I will raise your son as my own.
So, okay. Now, are we reaching, like, thruple territory?
Guys,
Or
I'm
what's
spent.
going
That was an amazing production right there.
on?
Me and Josh have been like laughing so hard over here. Like even Odin's laughing just because we're laughing. Like this is my face hurts.
So what do you say, Fish? You didn't give me a straight answer.
Not my kid. Sorry.
Son!
Not my wife. What? Not my kid, not my wife,
now we
not my
wait.
problem.
So, what is it for?
Okay, so the party has an adopted father. Oh, wait! You gotta roll a performance check on that. That was beautiful, but this is D&D, so you gotta roll.
No!
Are you gonna be adoptive father? I go with
That's a
5
7.
seconds
That's a
into
7. There's got to be some. I put my whole heart into that. There's got to be some bonus for that, man. It's okay. It's okay. We play by the rules. We play by the rules.
The closest relationship you can have is that you owe them money.
Ow!
Oh my gosh.
I just met you! What the heck? Okay? Widdles, never put your heart out on the line like that. Because it just gets crushed every time!
What are you saying over there?
I am having a horrible day!
You're always having a bad day.
I'm broken!
We gotta roll how much you owe them.
Dude, just pay the woman the money you owe for child support and let's move on. Already, come on.
Please tell me you got my gold out of the register from the tavern, Widdles! I don't have anything left! I gave it all for the alcohol! Maybe that's not something good to admit in front of a child.
Anvil comes over, still trying to figure out the word, and
I didn't
starts
see your
handing
gold in
bottles.
there.
And starts handing off bottles of liquor to Reaver, as you just kind of hear him going like,
I whisper. I lean over to Anvil and I say, "Have you figured out what woolly mammoth means yet?"
apricot.
Okay. Enough said.
Mellock. No. What?
Mellock.
I think that word triggered a response from the other side. I heard a voice. It was deep and gravelly and repeated what you just said in a much clearer and more precise
I'm
tone.
sorry, I got scared.
Oh, Fish! You literally have the coolest son on the planet! What are you doing, man?
It's not mine.
Yes!
Nuh-uh.
I can't do it anymore!
Your Honor, Puptown, you weren't even there. So henceforth, not my child.
But it could be his mama.
Okay. Now I need Josh to tell me something. How old is this child?
He's like,
How long has your wife been missing?
No. I asked you first. How old is this child? I have a number in my head. How old is this child?
But on your character sheet, how long has your wife been missing?
canon. It's canon. It's
He has
canon.
been missing for around 20 years.
It's canon!
No way is it mine.
Did you know that turtles get their beards after they turn 20?
No, it's not my kid.
You guys had to have held hands before they went missing, so there might be a little bit more age on this.
It's canon!
Dude, your commitment to denial is wonderful, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
It was
But but it's time. It's time to just let's move the story along a little bit, okay? Here, okay,
It
okay.
was the best hand holding in the world.
Oh my. Oh my. All I know, not my kid.
Okay. Clearly, Fish is shocked by denial. Reavereaper, please give the family the child support that they've earned. I think it's been 20 years of back pay at this point. Dude,
Oh my!
we have to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's okay. We're moving on now.
Alimony for the wife, so that way she has the funds to like seek a new career.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I kind of got forced into that one.
Yeah, dude, you've adopted the family, you adopt the finances, it's fine. They have a deadbeat dad, it's clear, and Fish is going through his own mental things. Fish, no, now's not the time. You're getting out of it, man. You win. You don't have a kid anymore. Congratulations. But it's time to move on. Okay, it's time to move on. And, but just so you know, though, Fish, there's going to be a whole bunch of emotional turmoil going on because they're sticking with us for a little while. Because I did not go through all that to release them back in the wild. We're moving the story along so that I don't have to worry about apricots and peaches anymore. Cricket, we're curing the brainworm so I can be free from this whole mess. You understand me? Okay, Anvil, shoot me. What do you got for next steps? Because right now you seem to be the one that, other than myself, and is not having an emotional breakdown at the current situation.
I reach over and I say, sorry, Brainworm, you're gonna have to deal with me for a little bit longer. And I just gently remove the amulet from Anvil's neck, if that's all right with you.
Well, so before you remove the amulet, you hear paper towel, mammoth.
What does it mean? Tell me.
Yeah,
Tell me now.
As soon as like that's the last thing that. That's the last thing that I say, and like as you're lifting it off of my head, I'm just like disgust and stuff is over my face, and I'm just like.
I whisper
Okay.
through the chain. I say, what does it mean?
Whisper it to me.
Okay, Reavereaper, you get an inspiration. I can't. I just can't right now. You know, like Widdles, take one too. You were in there somewhere, I'm sure.
That was the whole thing. It's about time.
What did that mean?
Do I have to talk in a voice like this now? That's what I mean. I'll take on the child support.
I didn't agree to that. I rolled a 4.
Dude, it's your problem now. Congratulations. You're a dad. You get all the responsibility and none of the love. Welcome to fatherhood. It sucks.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience, Widdles.
Hey, my backstory is my backstory. Stay out of it. There ain't nothing to say.
Sounds like your dad
Anvil.
never said I love you. So I'll do it for you. I love you.
Oh my gosh. Can someone please... Can I kill him? Hey, can I kill him? DM? Can I kill this man and still not get cursed? Is this okay? I need to know how... Or am I super cursed if I kill him? Like, I need something. Give me a sign. Apricots? Do you speak that one? Apricots, peaches, DM.
So
Can we please just move on now?
So understanding that, like, you know, Widdles has been in a really stressful, really hard place lately. I'm not going to judge him too hard on the word that he used, but he said it. He said it a lot.
Yeah, I said it a lot. I had a good plan, and then someone's like, "We're gonna run away." Of course, I said it a lot. All you had to do was do a couple deception checks. We were gonna get some information out of them. Eventually, get the little slaves. I guess I don't know. That was what really was on my to-do list. What was on my to-do list was freaking getting rid of this brainworm so I could say goodbye to y'all. But I can't. Why? Brainworm connection. We're a family full of brainworms.
But you just brought a whole family together.
Okay, dude, Reavereaper, I know. I get it. I'm over. Shh. I'm over there. Figure out the next steps. Come to me when you know the next steps. I'm out.
And then he puts on the amulet.
Oh, yeah.
Woolly mammoth.
All right, Anvil, we gotta do something about that potty mouth. I have never heard an outhouse so stinky like his. The one that's on his face.
I'm gonna see if I can like cast minor or like some sort of thing that's gonna give him like the taste of soap in his mouth. But while I'm thinking of like the spells that I'm gonna need
So
for that,
he can do prestidigitation on my tongue, and I'll allow it. He can totally affect it. Pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love it.
But seriously, figure it out amongst yourselves. He's pieced out.
Okay.
Well, we gotta do something to take care of the kids.
So,
can you get
what
that? I can hear her crying. No, I can't hear both.
Okay.
Josh was trying to hear my doctor.
There's your bubbles.
So I don't have a spell right now that can put soap in his mouth, but we will figure this out. But besides that, I think that what we should do is we should physically move our party along because a lot has been unpacked in this spot. There's some weird energies happening in this spot, so we should move away from this spot and we should attempt to go back to the Seder, then go back to where we think is the exit of the well and see if we can come back out in a different spot. All the while, I'm going to start trying to repair a working relationship with Widdles.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh
I think
yeah.
I think there's some
Oh
repentance
yeah.
that needs to happen on my side to Widdles as well. I think
So
Widdles is successfully a victim of my insolence, and also, so okay. I remember the longer you have the brain worm, your mind kind of gets a little funny, and so I guess it's safe to say that Widdles is a victim of my dementia from the brain worm. I don't know what the disease is called.
Sorry, real quick. It is 10:29.
Yep.
And we had a vote.
We did.
For a hard stop.
Hmm.
So, are we wrapping up?
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll have to.
I think honestly, I think this is about as good a place to kind of wrap up for the next moment. I don't think our party's making a lot of progress tonight. I mean, story progress. I mean, we've made some leaps and bounds personally for some of us, and I really
leaps and browns,
leaps and browns. You know,
woolly mammoth.
Woolly mammoth. A couple woolly mammoths were made, but you know, I think we're Reavereaper had a really breakthrough moment right now, and I think that he revealed a lot of his character story, and for that I applaud him for sneaking that in, because the last couple times I know it's been like itching to get out, and I'm glad it got out. That's been really great. We have reunited a family or two, and you know what? I want to just give us a little round of applause. Good job, everybody. Good job, except for Fish. Fish has a lot of growth to do, and he's currently in denial. And so we'll get Fish there. I know that we'll get him there eventually. But story-wise, we did Bupkis. But personal growth was amazing.
And that's why this is a great
So,
story.
I will say this is how I want to. My last action in this session is while walking towards the direction we believe the satyr is in, I just go, Widdles, I understand why you said that word. I understand why you said that word a lot. And I was thinking we kind of hijacked the situation from you. We're down here because of you. So the next thing that happens, you're the leader. We're going to follow, and we will just do our best to make whatever you want us to have happen. That's going to happen. Even though it could potentially hurt us, and it might not be the best idea, it's your turn next time.
I'll take an Eldritch Blast from Widdles for the team.
I lean in to make a group pinky promise. Come on, show the pinkies.
My pinky is farthest away possible from anybody related to Bick and or Bick Child.
I reach out for Bick Child, and I just put my arm around him, and I'm like, my boy.
I'm just shooting Bick Child a crusty. Just.
My name is Liner.
Liner?
That's amazing.
Ooh. And this is where the session ends.
My mother said that it's a family name, just like hers. And they play off of each other.
Oh, come now, it's your middle name.
Oh my.
Woolly, apricot, peaches, mammoth.
And at that, he just shakes his head and just walks away, just in utter disbelief at what just happened. Like, it just, he can't even comprehend what this family bonding moment was and why he's being subjected to it. He just is. You didn't ruin the relationship with him. He's just baffled by what just happened.
While he's walking away, Anvil is trying to walk with him and slowly try to hold his hand.
Okay, hold on. Give me a roll. I have a number in my mind. If you beat it, I'll let it happen. And I'll describe how it happens.
A D20 with any kind of mods, or just a D20 or a percentile?
Let me think. Roll a D20. Just roll a D20.
That's a 16 on the die.
So you reach forward your hand, and you just kind of. So you're taller than him, and so your hand. This is like your finger, because of the difference. His finger's just kind of like. And then he just shakes his head, and in his mind, the only way things are going to move forward is if he just goes along with this. I mean, he is so done with this group. Like, he knows you are going to end up being the ones to kill him. But he just needs this moved along, so he just kind of like... Peaches. And he just grabs your finger, like, so your whole finger, his little hands around your entire finger, and he's just walking along.
I turn back to the crowd and go like... I just walk, and I'm just, not trying to, like, overstimulate the Widdles. I'm just trying to make sure that we can just walk. And I'm just like, it's all you, buddy. And I'm just going to be like, yep, you are the leader. Next time around, I'm like, and if it works out, you are the leader.
And you also see the young turtle lighter look at his hand, then look at his father's hand, longingly.
Oh man. It just reaches out and holds his fingernail. That's it. That's all he gets. Not in a story arc way. In a I'm gonna do this just so that people don't get mad.
I mean, is this what that spirit thing feels like?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, did you see that, Widdles? And look, it's holding your hand too. I want my hand held.
I saw that!
Is it like
Dude.
shock coming out?
I have no idea what you're talking about, man.
I was just about to say
Widdle's response to the brain worm.
It's like, yeah, man, it's the spirit. That's exactly what it feels. Feels great. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just go with it. Congratulations, you're feeling the spirit. Ooh, good for you.
You also see like mascara, like
I didn't even know I had that!
He like drops his purse like mid-run.
Clicking. This was a great session, guys. I love this session.
That was good.
All right, I'm gonna let this be like a group vote. As if Mason gets 2 inspiration points. Except you gotta roll gotta roll for that performance check in the heels.
Bro, I'll do it. Okay. Oh, that's an 18. Yeah.
You inspire those around you in an act of pure emotion. That is art. It's art.
Oh, okay, wait, whoa. I have the perfect thing for this. You guys know the movie, Gentlemen Broncos.
Oh my gosh, Mason.
That's exactly what this is. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I have not seen that movie. Where are we going with this?
This is okay. So this is the movie was directed by the guy that did Napoleon Dynamite, and this is what the character looks like. This is the most insane thing. I found this the other night. Oh wait.
What kind of odd in Foster?
Dude. I didn't know what to think when I first saw that, but then every time after I've seen it, I just laugh harder because it's so stupid, and I love it.
All right. So raise the hands. Besides me, majority vote wins. Should Reavereaper get a second inspiration point?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Let's do it.
So let it be. And that's our session today. Thank you guys.
Amen.
Thank you.
And just so everyone knows, the total amount of game time, like for these players that actually passed by, is about 27 minutes.
Yeah! That was the most productive 27 minutes on the planet.
Yeah, a lot of progress has happened within a family in 27 minutes.
Yeah, we just repaired a family.
And this one guy that owes them money.
My God.
Who's way too into the dynamic.
Wow.
So thank you everyone. I'm gonna stop streaming here.
Yeah.
I just want to say the part that killed it for me. That just like from there. So if you guys need to get going, thank you, love you. But Mason, when you shifted from, I gotta say, it really got me. When you shifted just there, that for me, or when you're a guard up on that tower, that shift was just like gold. And I was done after that. Ding ding, turkey's done. Put a fork in me.